Okay, so here's something to consider, right? If you're trying to figure out, you're on the internet and you're a first-time dog owner or something, you're trying to learn about dog training, and you're considering all the different viewpoints because it's politicized for some reason. You know, everyone's so all up in arms about prong collars, but, you know, people like social justice animal warriors who are alarmed about that, like they'll like trip over a homeless dude in the street. And like, oh my god, fucking move. You know, like those people are greatly concerned about you know, inequality in the United States, which is at the level that it was at in the 20s, where in the new Gilded Age and the country's about to collapse. They don't give a fuck about that, but they care about, you know, prong collar. So they're rational actors. They're good people. So do you go to them, or, you know, who tell you all you have to do is just give your fur baby love and give him treats, and it's about conditioning. The one thing I'll give them credit for is they say it's a lot of work. It takes a long time, but really, I don't think that most of them believe their own bullshit, because how could they? How the fuck could they? They can't deal with aggressive dogs. You know, so I think most of them are liars, and I hate them. I don't care. I'm not polite about it. So do you go to those people who tell you, you know, all you gotta do is condition your dog, use treats, and give him love, force free? Who the fuck doesn't want to hear that? Here's what I have to do. I have to go to people and say, well, look, you got to use this scary-looking German torture device on your dog because he lunges at strangers or whatever crazy shit he's doing. Yeah, it mimics the mother's bite, which is all fucking true. You know, there's a rational and scientific, scientific underpinning to the tools that are used, the methods that are employed. But that doesn't fucking matter. People aren't rational. We're not a rational species. You know, I mean, here's a scary-looking German torture device. All right, and I want you to put that on your dog. Oh, and by the way, you have to put, you know, we have to be very careful with the semantics since this is such a heavily politicized field for some fucking crazy reason. You have to put a shock collar on your dog. Yeah, tase the fucking dog. You think that's fun for me to tell people? By the way, they're called remote training collars. But everyone fucking, I might as well just, yeah, go, here's a taser. Go, I might as well be fucking saying that. Because that's what most people hear. You think that's easy for me to go and explain to people? I have to sit down and calmly listen to their bullshit and be like, look, and I don't fucking blame them. It's just awkward. Because owners are the real victims here. You know? I mean, it's true. They don't fucking know. I mean, they're kind of, many owners are willful accomplices in this whole fucking huge problem we have with dogs, because they're I think a lot of people are willfully ignorant. Like, mainly it's laziness. They don't want to do any work with a dog, but you know, it's intellectual laziness too, because they're not willing to do anything that makes them uncomfortable. That's what force-free, positive-only training is about. You know, it's about not making the owner uncomfortable. Fuck the dog. You know, what's really uncomfortable for the dog is if they never change. I take more of a long-term outlook on the comfort issue. But anyway, okay, so yeah, use a taser on your dog. Use a German torture device on your dog. Be consistent. It takes a long time and a shitload of work. You got to be firm. You got to really control your emotions, and you got to put in work daily with the dog. Tons of exercise, blah, blah, blah. That's an easy sell, right? So in life, I think if someone is telling you what you want to hear, you should stop and ask yourself real quick, well, that sounds pretty easy, you know, like, and if someone comes along and they tell you something you don't want to hear, and they're steadfast about it, and they're rational, and they explain it in detail thoroughly, and it's something you just don't want to hear, I would listen to them. Because they may be mistaken, they might be wrong, but one thing they're unlikely to be is disingenuous. Because it's not easy to tell people shit they don't want to hear. Either the person has a total lack of self-awareness, which I fucking wish, God, that'd be amazing. You know, wouldn't that be the ultimate gift? But I don't labor under that illusion, unfortunately. So I have to sit there and be hyper concerned about how it comes off to people, and it sucks. And I'm telling the truth. Don't go with the people who tell you what you want to hear. All right? Usually they're lying to you.